Сбил противника. От ориентира 093. Удаление 35 на 600.
The mirrors are broken, unfortunately, and I don't think I can turn them off. So this is the community, well, not really community since it's just Cubanase working on it at the moment, but it's the MiG-23 UB mod. I've done some fiddling with my install, so I finally got the space to install a couple mods for DCS. And I thought I'd kind of try this out while the game was still basically broken, multiplayer-wise. I've had a quick flight in it already, but I'm kind of going in blind. There's a lot of stuff that's not done. Obviously this is very early. The cockpit model's pretty early. A lot of stuff in the cockpit doesn't fully work. But the exterior looks pretty good if nothing else. Now, there's a lot of stuff I'm not sure about with this plane. I'm not sure how good the flight model is. I'm not sure if the controls are modeled correctly. The outermost segment of control surfaces on the wings appears to be acting like ailerons, and I think those should just be full-span flaps. From what I know, all roll control on the MiG-23 was done with the tail at any amount of wing sweep, and with the wings out it was done with the spoilers like the Tomcat. But I could be wrong, It's very, very hard to find any good info in English on the MiG-23. In fact, it's hard to find it even in Russian on the internet. But yeah, I'm just going off a hunch there. Is this a mod plane? Yes. Yes, this is a mod plane. This is the MiG-23 UB. So this is a two-seater MiG-23 trainer. With a concrete counterweight in the nose instead of a radar. It's FC3 at the moment, but the guy making it plans on going full fidelity. Now the ground handling is a bit squirrely. Very squirrely, actually, and my fucked up rudders aren't helping. I think there's a bit of a crosswind too. And as you can see, the mirrors are glitched out. I don't know how to fix that. I don't even know if I can turn them off in this thing. But I'll give you a quick external view, because the exterior of this aircraft is looking really good. I use a little bit of material definition on the metal, but the normal maps are better now than they used to be. They're much more subtle. Now, one thing I will say is at the moment this thing behaves as though it has an automatic wing sweep computer like the Tomcat. It doesn't. The wing sweep in the MiG-23 is this 3-position lever down here, which at the moment is in the wrong position. It should be in the 16-degree position. But this isn't set up yet, and I don't think there's a keybind to actually manually sweep the wings yet. It's just done based on airspeed. I'm not sure if the wing sweep is actually factored into the flight model or if it's just a visual effect. Like I said, it's kind of early days, but I need something to tide me over until Razbam gets some more screens out of their MiG-23. I'm also going to install the Skyhawk later on. I just need to re-download it because the archive I have is corrupted, I think. I'm also not sure if the HUD is reading in knots or kilometers an hour. I think it might be reading in knots, to be quite honest. Because there was some real funky takeoff behavior in this last time I tried it. As you can see, it's really twitchy on the ground. Like, I'm not touching the rudder now, and it's just twitching everywhere. It wants to veer left. Again, that could be a crosswind. I don't know. I don't know if there's a windsock here at Godauta. Probably down the other end of the airfield, if there is. It should be kilometers an hour, but it might not be, because it he's using the English textures for the HUD. Like, everything's in English, not Russian, which makes me think it might be in knots. And the airspeed never displays properly when you're on the ground. So that 80 up there doesn't mean anything. Also worth noting, the landing gear on this is pretty well animated for a work in progress. The rear seat is available in single player, but in multiplayer it tends to crash people. There's a bunch of extra coding that usually goes into making something dual seat flyable, or at least dual seat compatible in multiplayer, so that has not been done here yet. If he is down the other end, oh my god, he is. What are you doing too? What are you doing, you absolute madman? That is a beautiful sight. God, that is a beautiful sight. Let's just watch him fly for a bit. Now, interestingly, this thing isn't modeled with countermeasures, but he's got them anyway, and I have the option to load them, but I didn't. On the... Jesus. On the MiG-23, the countermeasure dispensers are a pair of dorsal humps, like on the MiG-29, and as you can see, I'm not carrying any. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but oh well. Now that he's off the runway, let's get airborne. Looks like he's engaging something, actually. Oh shit, there's an A-10 right there. Since we're in a trainer variant and we lack a radar, we've only got heat-seeking missiles. I'm carrying R-60s. I don't know what he's carrying, if anything. Let's get this thing off the ground. Flaps down. This does have nose wheel steering, by the way, unlike the MiG-21. The MiG-23, I believe, was the first Soviet fighter that carried it. Or at least the first MiG fighter that carried nose wheel steering. Oh, 2's just eating shit. Right, let's go. And hope for the best. See what I mean about weird takeoff behavior?
Radar failure. EOS failure. MLWS failure.
I didn't pull back that hard on the stick. That shouldn't have tail scraped.
DCS failure. Hydraulics failure.
And the chute ripped.
Left engine fire. Radar failure. EOS failure. MLWS failure.
as you can hear,
DCS failure.
the voice warning system, which I'm not sure the MiG-23 even had, is in English. And it's knocked out basically all my systems, which is weird. So we're gonna restart the flight. Now, what I'm gonna do, I think the way I'm supposed to make this thing... No, it was a tail scrape. This is what happened last time I tried flight. It's really sensitive to that. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but yeah, it's... Like, I know you've got the ventral fin under there folded away, but that felt like it was not touching when it registered the damage. So I think what I'll do is I'll just let the aircraft lift itself. I won't try and get it to rotate, I'll just let it come off the ground naturally, which will mean a longer and faster takeoff run, but I think that's a necessary evil at this point. Now, interestingly, we don't have double racks available for the 60Ms on the belly pylons, which I find odd, but oh well. Work in progress and all that. Not actually sure what the, oh wow. Can kind of see through the instrument panel there, whoopsie daisies. I'm not sure what the keybind is to go into the back seat. Let's have a look. Is it under general? I have no idea. Oh, there we go. Left shift 2. Okay. So there we go. We have a back seat. Now, the periscope isn't working. So, the periscope... Actually, no. The periscope might work if we close the lid. 500 IQ. No. Okay, so the periscope doesn't work yet. That's what that thing is that you can see above the rear cockpit. It's a periscope system. Otherwise, the rear cockpit is a perfect duplication of the front. It's a little buggy, as you can see. There's a second stick here, and neither of them are animated. There's a couple of other things here. I think it's not a perfect duplication in real life. It's similar, though. Whereas here, it's basically a perfect duplication. Anyway, we'll go back to the front seat. There we go. Just make sure I've been rearmed. Not yet. One more missile. There we go. Hey Ganex, yeah, I'm trying out the MiG-23 UB mod. As you can see, the general cockpit layout is very, very similar to the MiG-21 before it. Very, very similar. Yeah, there's something up with the collision detection around the tail. I think the collision model has the ventral fin down even when it's folded up for takeoff. And so, even with just a gentle pullback on the stick, I tail scraped and broke like every system in the aircraft. So the damage model is definitely a bit suspect at the moment, but this is a very early work in progress. That's to be expected. And then I don't know how good the flight model is. I've got some suspicions about that, and obviously mirrors are buggy. Actually, let me see what the binding is to get rid of those, just on this aircraft. I usually leave mirrors on even with the performance hit, but there we go. Right, Alt N and M. Okay, that's not how that works. Yeah, I can't turn the mirrors off in this. It doesn't register. Oh shit, hey Trev! Hey man! Welcome to the stream. I was gonna be, like, this isn't my normal time, this is nearly 2:30 in the morning for me, but I had a migraine earlier, so... Sleep is for the weak, I'm gonna stay up and stream instead. Okay. Engine should be up to speed. Let's try this again. So, this is actually the first modded aircraft I've played for DCS. So it's kind of odd getting used to a lot of the weird workaround ways that modders do things. I know that the Skyhawk has a few issues as well, mostly relating to how they tried to get it to simulate carrier takeoffs. But yeah, I've still got to reinstall that. My download was corrupted, so I haven't tried the Skyhawk yet. Thanks for the follow, Trev. Press AZ5. Yeah, I might need to if I tail scrape like that again. The animations actually are pretty good. There is a bit of an issue with the wing sweep, where if you bleed a lot of speed, the wings suddenly snap forwards. But as you can see, the nose does dip with the brakes. The landing gear is animated pretty well. Yeah, I get that a lot. I've only really been doing it regularly since about February or March, I think. Before that, it was just something I did maybe once or twice a week for Arma 3 stuff. I mostly do flight sims, other stuff as well sometimes, but DCS is my main game at the moment. Although it's currently a bit broken, because ED pushed a very messed up patch. Is our genius wingman going to take off from the other runway? Well, the other end of this runway. I don't think he's left his hangar yet, so we should be good. Any idea how long I'll be streaming? I don't know. A couple of hours at least. Like, I'll try and go for at least 3 hours, maybe 4. I did sleep earlier in the day, so I might be able to get away with just pulling an all-nighter. I kind of need to anyway, my sleep cycle's really messed up at the moment. Alright, let's try this again. So, we've established that actually trying to pull up on takeoff is not good, which I think is just a quirk of the collision model on this mod, not the actual aircraft. So we'll try and just let it lift itself off the ground. Man, this thing accelerates. Okay, she's trying to loft. Just gently, gently. There we go. There's the tail strike, but we're off the ground. So yeah, something's up with that tail. Let's watch the gear come up. The gear animation is perfect. There's a lot of stuff that needs work, but that is perfect. Hello, Carter. As you can see, the wing sweep's a little janky. That is because, as far as I can tell, it's not manually controllable yet. The MiG-23's wing sweep is 3 position, technically 4. So this handle here, which is stuck in the 72-degree position, that's how you control your wing sweep. Yeah, that's kilometers an hour. I just wasn't sure before because of the takeoff speed, but yeah, that's kilometers an hour. So you've got 3 positions. You've got 16 degrees for takeoff and landing and sort of economy cruise. You've got 45 degrees for maneuvering and then 72 for go fast. Although, apparently the East German pilots found that if you kind of jam it between 16 and 45, you get about 30, and that's perfect for dogfighting. Again, because this is a modded aircraft, I can't really comment on how accurate the flight model is. It's still very early work in progress. It doesn't feel wrong, I can say that much. See what kind of speed we can get up to on the deck. I'll circle back around. through the gates and into Afterburner. Again, it's got the English voice warning system. I'm not sure the MiG-23 even had a voice warning system at all. I think that's a bit before its time, or a bit after its time, rather. Oh, that speed. Interestingly, it's yelling over G at me when I'm pulling about 4G. The limit on this should be about 8 to 8.5. So here we are with the wings fully swept, 72 degrees. I'm actually going to check the control surfaces on the wings because I'm curious which ones we're using. Okay, so we got a very slight response from the spoilers, so that's not too bad, but it's my understanding that when you have the wings fully swept, only the tail should move, everything else should sit flat. Looks like the wings are starting to come out as we slow down. Bleed a little more speed. See if they'll come out to maneuvering position, 45 degrees. There we go. We do have a working air brake. Let's see if I can find something to shoot at. There was an A-10 hanging out around here somewhere. Again, because this is the trainer version, we don't have a radar in the nose. We are limited to heat-seeking missiles only. We don't have an AWACS either, unfortunately, so I can't use that to figure out where the targets are. But I know there's an A-10 around here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. See if we can get the wings to sweep again as well. There we go. This thing is shaped like a rocket with its wings back, and it flies a bit like one as well. Despite only having one engine, the MiG-23 could out-accelerate almost anything in the sky, including the F-15. It couldn't turn real well, but man could it go fast. Maximum speed is Mach 2.35, that's engine limited. The airframe will go faster if you put a bigger engine in it. But beyond that speed, you start running into problems with friction heating, which the airframe is not built to endure. Now, the only problem is, because we don't have an AWACS here, we're going to have a real pig of a time trying to find anything to shoot at. Unless I can find a speck against the sky or something. 2 sees something, but I don't know where 2 is.
Radar
Oh.
failure.
Okay, well there was something behind me apparently.
EOS failure. ACS.
Oh, right up there. Do I still have enough systems to get a missile off?
EOS failure. ACS failure.
Nope.
Radar failure.
Not sure where he hit me.
EOS failure.
Again, the damage model's not
ACS
quite done.
failure. Radar failure. EOS failure.
Yeah, it's very
ACS
heavy work in
failure.
progress, Pom.
Radar failure.
I don't think I can even get rid of my missiles at this point.
EOS failure. ACS failure.
What I might do is I might tweak the mission to give us an AWACS
Radar
or something
failure.
like that. Or edit another mission.
EOS failure. ACS
Just so I have a chance to actually engage something in this.
Radar failure. EOS failure.
Alright, we've heard enough. There we go. I'm also not sure with the wings because, you know, it is such a heavy work in progress. I'm not sure if the wing sweep is just there for aesthetics at the moment or if it does actually affect the flight model. Is that friendly or enemy? That's that 8. Oh fuck, he's coming around for another shot, I think. Can I get an R60 off at him before he kills me? A question for the ages. Oh, he might gun me, actually. Oh, there's 2 of them! No wonder. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's go. Where's that second one? One behind me somewhere. Visibility in the trainer version is not great, because the canopy's much more heavily framed. And I don't have a rear vision periscope here, just these 2 mirrors, which are A, bugged out, and B, useless. I think I just maneuver killed one of them. So, I guess there's that. I don't know where the second one's gone. I've basically set myself up for a... Oh, shit, he's right there. Yeah! Ah, out of ammo. There we go. Okay, I've got to slow myself down. Flaps. Gear. It's going to be a really ropey landing. Still coming in too fast as well. The air brake on this is of questionable authority. It seems like it's a little bit weak. Oof. Bit bumpy, but we lived. The tyres on this don't seem to burst, which is probably a good thing with the takeoff issue. Once that's fixed, it'd be nice if they fix the tyre burst. Looks like I ripped my parachute. Killed 5 fighters and 26 ground targets in the A-10. Damn. You'll have to go back and highlight that, man. I was going to watch earlier. I mean, you saw me in chat, but unfortunately I was having that issue where Twitch decides it wants to buffer and make it unwatchable. Like, even on potato quality, it was just constantly buffering. So I gave up. What? 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 What are these messages? Well done, welcome to hell. Okay. Okay, let's do some tweaking. Okay, this mission should already be set up. We need an AWACS. Oh god, how do I put an AWACS in? I have no idea. I might actually just load a mission, actually. If I can find one to edit. Okay, maybe not. You know what, let's just refly the same one, but this time I'll pay a little more attention to those A10s. Now, I could be wrong, but I think that this is actually based on the code for the SU-25, so it still has things in the bindings like right engine start and so on, and all the air-to-ground weapon modes out of the SU-25. I don't think they do anything, but they're still there. It makes sense, I suppose. There's no need to base it on an aircraft with a radar because it doesn't have one. And the SU-25 is kind of a standard go-to aircraft to work from for mods. Something I will say though is the acceleration really feels like it's there. She goes fast. Get rid of those because we're not carrying the dispensers, so we shouldn't have any. Already got the right texture. Actually, let's go R60Ms on the belly pylons and K13s on the wings.
Заправка по плану. Перезарядка по плану.
The head position in the cockpit feels a little off as well, kind of offset to one side. It's also a bit low. I'll lift that up a little. There we go. So I think the next thing that Cubanase is going to be working on is the cockpit stuff, which will be handy, I guess. My main concerns would actually be things with the collision model, flight model, and that manual wing sweep. I really want the manual wing sweep in. There's a few other things with it as well. Like I said, the control limits seem a little questionable with the wing swept. And as well as that, you can sweep the wings at the moment with the external tanks on, the wing tanks, which you shouldn't be able to do. And that is because the wing tank pylons that you can fit to the MiG-23 do not pivot with the wing when it sweeps. So you can only fly with the wings out. Let's make sure we got all our missiles on board. Yep, we're good to go. So probably just mess around in this for a bit, and then I don't know, I might see if there's any multiplayer servers with relatively low player counts that I can jump on, since Growling Sidewinder server doesn't run so well for me at the moment. Twitch hasn't recovered from Friday's issues. Yeah, it's been really temperamental for the past week or so. I think they're doing a lot of work on the back end. I got the bot working again at least. I figured out what it was. It needed to be reauthorized for whatever reason. Even though I hadn't logged out on it. It might have just been because of the update. Funny thing is, even though this is supposed to be a MiG-23 UB with no radar, this cockpit has all of the control switches and knobs for the radar system in it. All of them. This is your radio navigation stuff, but this is radar control. And this is radar control as well, I think. Your autopilot panels here, same as a MiG-21. This is the nice thing about coming from the MiG-21. Most of the cockpit is identical. Alright, we are ready to go. Another thing I wish I had manually swept wings for is it would make taxiing a lot less dangerous, because I could just pull the wings in like the Tomcat. Turning radius with the nose wheel steering doesn't seem to be brilliant, but then again my broken pedals probably don't help. It's actually, yeah, it turns much sharper to the right, so that's my pedals that's the issue. Flaps down. And into burner. So I'm gonna have to actually hold the nose down slightly, so she doesn't tail scrape again. I think that's just an issue with the collision model at the moment. There we go, now we're off the ground. Gear and flaps. That landing gear, man. That landing gear, it's beautiful. As you can see, the HUD limits are a bit questionable. Actually, more questionable to the left than the right. Okay, we want to go east-southeast. Now, because we have no radar, we also have no IFF, so this could be a bit spicy. Thankfully, I think most of the targets we've got here are A10s, which are pretty easy to visually ID. Got a little bit of rain, or actually I think that's snow. A little bit of snow in the air. Let's see smoke over there, so that's probably... Oh, there's some flares. Yep. There's A-10s over there, alright. So the aim of this mod is to eventually make it a full fidelity aircraft. I know Cuban wants to make it a multiplayer compatible dual seater as well. You can use the backseat in single player, but in multiplayer it causes crashes. And I don't think that's an issue he's going to be able to work out until very far down the track. He's actually looking to get work with ED doing AI aircraft at the moment, and he's using the MiG-23 as kind of like the portfolio piece, I think. So maybe when he does get round to it, he'll be able to get a hand from them, but I don't know. As with the other Soviet aircraft, this thing is a nightmare to trim. It's either too much or too little, especially considering how quickly she accelerates. I'm just going to cheat and use the F10 map, because I want to know where these guys are. They should be off my nose. Oh, there's Apaches and everything in here. Proper spicy. Oh, big freeze. DCS, please. Why do you do this? Can't escape the cursed patch, even in single player. Get rid of the belly tank, actually. Guess who doesn't have belly tank jettison bound? Because they forgot. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so that doesn't work apparently. Good to know. Yeah, it's snowing. Didn't this song just play? YouTube's doing its repeat the playlist thing again. Oh well, it's a good song. We'll let it go. Now there's an A-10 right there. Hello. Or is that an SU-25 or is that an A-10? It's an SU-25. There's an A-10 around here somewhere. The snow is not helping. Ah, there it is. Hello, Mr. A-10. Right, we're just going to yeet on away from him. I can't turn with him, but I can sure as hell outrun him. Oh jeez. I'm glad I had the sun in front of me there, because that was a missile intended for me. There's my wingman. And there's our A-10 right off the nose. Oh, come on. Got him. Oh shit! There's another one. Oh god.
Radar failure.
When you see the shot that kills you.
DCS failure. ACS failure.
Oh jeez, even the Apaches are trying to kill me.
Radar failure.
No.
EOS failure.
How am I still alive?
ACS failure.
And how is that A10 not dead? So like I said, there's some issues with the damage modeling at the moment. That should have killed me.
EOS
Just one of those should have killed me.
ACS failure. Radar failure. EOS failure. ACS failure.
Is that enemy?
Radar failure.
Yeah, that's an Apache. I got no tone though. Wait, no, I do have tone.
Failure.
Oh boy.
ACS
Caught
failure.
that. Boom. Yeah, there's another one hanging around somewhere.
EOS failure.
I'm just worried that A10's lining up on me again.
Radar failure.
I think 2's engaging him.
EOS failure. ACS failure. Radar failure. EOS failure.
So, there's no damage shown on the aircraft. They haven't done any of the damage textures and stuff yet. I'm not sure it even has a damage model, technically. I know it can be killed. I've seen one shot down. But I'm not sure what it takes to do it. I've also found it's impossible for me to rip my own wings, because I never seem able to G-overload the aircraft.
ACS failure.
Which is interesting, because it's not fly-by-wire, so it shouldn't have a
Radar
G-limiter.
failure. EOS failure. ACS failure.
SU-25.
Radar failure. EOS failure. ACS failure.
We'll cheat again.
Radar failure.
Where am I?
EOS
Oh,
failure.
there's an A10 right
ACS failure.
here somewhere. Is that him? Yeah, that's
Radar
him.
failure. EOS failure.
Front aircraft
ACS
friendly.
failure. Radar failure. EOS failure. ACS failure. Radar failure. EOS failure. ACS failure.
Okay. We'll silence that. I think I know the plane's broken. And I will see if I can get back to the airfield. Ah, there we go. So the centerline centerline fuel tank jettisons with the weapon jettison button, which it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. The AI is terrible, yeah. Although I have got them set to easy. I mostly just wanted to test the aircraft out a bit. But, like, I took 2 AIM-9s, I'm still perfectly flyable. I've lost my electrics, and that's it. Like, it's calling failures on systems this aircraft doesn't even have. So I may as well do a bit of flight testing. I'm trying to overload it here. Cannot do it. She's holding at 7G. Shouldn't radar failure be constantly going off? Yeah, the radar in this is a block of concrete to counterweight the aircraft. If it was the MiG-23 MLA that we're getting at some point, then I'd have a radar to fail, but in this, it's just a big old counterweight. This is the MiG-23 UB, Jeff. I will say there's quite a pronounced yaw effect when you roll the aircraft, which seems like it should be accurate actually, because the Tomcat does something very similar. And this thing should handle kind of like a Tomcat. With the wings swept, it steers from the tail basically. Everything goes from the tail. So it doesn't bank, it corkscrews. See how high we can go. I don't even know how much fuel I got, to be honest. Where's my fuel gauge? Down the bottom right. If that's at all accurate, I have a lot of fuel on board. the trim is really sensitive at this speed. Like, just one click of the trim hat significantly drops or raises the nose. That said, the flight controls might be a little sketchy after those missile hits.
4-2, in from the southwest, engaging armor at bullseye 0.
Somehow, I don't think the mark indicator is accurate. That must be one of the gauges that doesn't work yet, same with the altimeter. Actually, wait. Oh shit, none of my gauges are working. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That might be on account of the damage, or it might just be that it's not programmed in yet. Cuban was saying that he intends on making the cockpit fully functional next, so I don't know if he means clickable or if he means getting the gauges to actually work. The wing sweep works, the RPM gauge works, I think the radar altimeter does, and the angle of attack and G indexer does, but the others not so much. It's also showing my gear down, which I know is a lie. We're at 32,000 feet, still climbing. And supersonic. Alright, what I'll do is I'll land, and then I'll start a mission without enemy aircraft and just test the acceleration with 4 missiles and a fuel tank. Because my initial impression is it goes like a rocket, which it should. But I'm curious to see just how well it accelerates. Actually, what I would do, if I knew someone else who had this mod installed, I would do a comparative trial with the MiG-29 and drag race against it. Because the MiG-29 accelerates really well as well, but the MiG-23 was used as a Soviet aggressor aircraft until the sort of mid to late 80s when the MiG-29 replaced it in that role. And apparently they could give the MiG-29s a run for their money just by swooping on them at high speed. Fast as fuck, boy! 830 knots. Not even in Afterburner, by the way. Now I've got to try and remember where Anapa is. Is that it? No, that's a factory. I know it's around here somewhere.
4-2, in from the west, engaging armor at bull 099, 435.
The trim is so sensitive, that needs work. It's worse than the MiG-21. Oh, that snow is obnoxious. I cannot for the life of me remember where Anapa is. I know it's around these lakes, I just don't remember where exactly, so what we'll do is we'll call in. Oh god. Oh jeez. I think the control curves for this thing need some work as well. I'm barely touching the stick and it wants to pull on me. Is my compass working? No, of course my compass isn't working. Who needs a compass?
4-2, defending Sam at bull 094, 435. 4-2.
I know it's around here somewhere.
Waypoint 2 at 5,000. 4-2, tallied Sam at bullseye 093, 435.
Got your pedals to work? Sort of. I can't turn left very well. It's like the problem I originally had where I couldn't turn left, except now it's worse. Like, I can fly, it's just difficult to handle things on the ground. And I can't do my signature tail stand in the MiG-21. Not to the left, I can do it to the right. But I tended to, like, if I was going to do it, I'd cross the controls right stick, left rudder, so I need to reverse that now until I get it replaced or fixed. Hello, Anapa? Where are you?
Ford 1, in from the north. Engaging
Oh, jeez.
at bullseye
This trim.
076 for 40.
Should be here somewhere. I think that's it over there. Yep, that is an upper. Someone shoot out your HUD. Yeah, I ate a pair of sidewinders. Somehow I'm still alive. And I don't think we can put it down to the MiG-23's robust construction. That's the wrong way. Oh, I'm coming in at completely the wrong angle. So, okay, no, my airspeed works, but the airspeed indicator doesn't work past 1,000 kilometers an hour, which is a problem. My altimeter has woken up, which is interesting. My wings out yet? No, they're still 45. Now they're out. More power. More power. Trickle it on slowly, bit of back trim, flaps. Gear. There we go. Totally off center line. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't off the center line. We're coming in a bit fast too, so we'll cheat a bit, we'll use the air brake. I'm scared to flare out on landing because of the ease with which this tail strikes at the moment. Get below 280 and then we will pop the drag chute. Jesus. That thing really adds some nose up to the aircraft, it shouldn't. Flaps in. Why does my Steam not show me when it's downloading? That's odd. It should. But then again, that might explain why I was having issues with Twitch buffering if Steam started downloading things on the sly. And through the magic of superior Soviet engineering, we have survived 2 direct hits by AIM-9s, shot down an A-10, shot down an Apache, and maneuver killed another A-10. Alright, so I'm just going to stop it here on the runway. And I'm going to quickly close that. We'll make a fast mission which is totally devoid of other aircraft or targets. And we're just going to do some acceleration testing. Well, basic flight testing, I guess. Let's see. Let's fly from Anapa again. Excuse me, YouTube, if you could not interrupt my music, thank you. There we go. When the MiG-23 MLA comes out, I'm just going to spend like an entire month flying that thing. It'll be like when Nuts got his hands on the F-14. Okay, we'll go full fuel, 4 missiles. And a centerline tank. So we'll basically be flying in combat configuration. For a trainer aircraft, anyway. Oh, dude, Jeff, I would. Like, I know I'm biased because it is kind of one of my favorite jets, but I would definitely buy it. It's going to be a bag of fun. I just can't wait to find, like go on Georgia at War or something, where you're flying alongside people in Hornets and F-15s and Tomcats. I can't wait to pull up alongside an F-15 who thinks he's cool, and then just sweep the wings and firewall the throttle and disappear. Fox 3s? No, it doesn't carry any. It's sort of medium to long range missile is the R-24, which is maybe about equivalent to a Sparrow, maybe slightly better. And then you get the R60s as well. If we had the MLD, we'd be able to carry the R73, and I think the R27. Also, if we had the MLD, we'd get the SPO-15, but the MLA only has the shitty little SPO-10, which is our old friend from the MiG-21. It also doesn't get countermeasures. So, just throwing that one out there. You will be defeating missiles with geometry like God intended. Which is going to make my life a little more difficult. But, hey, challenge is fun, right? Actually, I should probably check they've rearmed me before I start the engine. Okay, now they've rearmed me. Yeah, only the R-24 on the MLA. Gotta wait for the engine to spool up. Hey, Axel. Considering I always forget to arm my CMS on the Hornet, no need for flares. That's the spirit. I can't wait for it to hit the Cold War servers, though. That'll really be interesting. And then once the F4 comes out, which is more or less a direct counterbalance to this thing, even though the MiG-23 is a newer aircraft, it was basically the Soviet F4 equivalent. Whereas the MiG-21 was or at least the MiG-21 we have was the F4 contemporary, but doesn't have any BVR capability, whereas this is a BVR bird. That's what it's designed for. I wish, Axel. I really, really wish. But no, we're just playing with the UB mod at the moment. So we've established a couple things. We've established that the mirrors are very much broken and you can't turn them off. The wing sweep is automatic at the moment. It should be manual. Some of the control surface movement seems a bit weird. Please turn left. I don't want to be in the grass. Please go left. There we go. Yeah, some of the control surface movement's a little questionable, but it's really hard to find information on this aircraft, so I can't say with certainty that it's wrong. A lot of the stuff in the cockpit's not functional yet. There's a lot of placeholder things on this, and the the damage model's broken. You can tank AIM-9s like you're a Tomcat. Okay, I want to turn right here, I think, and then left again. If I'm remembering how an up is laid out. Jeez, I forgot which airfield I spawned at there for a minute. Okay, that's the parking area. Which end is closer? This end is closer, I think. Actually, no, this one is. We go right here. Half the challenge of getting off the ground at these air bases is remembering which taxiway to take, because the way they're laid out is just so labyrinthine and everything looks the same. Since a couple of you have just joined us here, I will do the external view so you can see the beautiful landing gear animation. That's very much right. They've done that right. So I guess the priorities are there. Okay, let's go. Another issue I've noticed is if you happen to take a corner a bit hard, the aircraft sinks into the ground and won't move, and then eventually frees itself. It's a bit strange. It almost happened there, but I got away with it. The ground handling is really touchy. It's constantly trying to pull left, and it twitches constantly. It's a bit challenging. I swear to God, if my wingman went to the other end of the... Oh no. Where is he? Where is my wingman? There he is, thank God. I was worried he was going to try and kill me again. Okay. I'll just make sure I'm lined up in cockpit view, and then I'll go external for takeoff. Power a bit. We get up to about a kilometer as he shoots over a kilometer. Okay, let's get down to 1,000 meters. I'll come off the power bet. I'll try and get down to about 650 kilometers an hour, and we'll test the acceleration. Okay, there we go. Into burner. I've got to trim the aircraft forward as well, because she's going to want to go up. Yeah, all the 23s have a folding ventral fin. Well, we're supersonic. Still accelerating. No, it is, as Pom says, it's because they have a really bad habit of searching with the nose when you get up to high speeds. That's actually what killed Bobby Bond, is he lost control of the aircraft at about Mach 2 point something. The nose started swinging from side to side, he panicked and ejected, and died in the ejection. Because he didn't know the aircraft. That's why you don't fly a complex aircraft built by another country. An aircraft you technically, officially don't have, with a 30-minute over-the-rail cockpit briefing. Or at least if you are going to fly it, you don't go to Mach 2. According to comparative trials flown against a Dutch pilot, it will outperform an F-16A in the vertical and only just turns worse in the horizontal. It has better BVR, worse than the more modern F-16s, obviously. The Israelis quite liked it when they got their hands on it. The Americans didn't think much of it, but I think a lot of that can be put down to the fact that the American pilots that flew it were working from scratch, basically. They didn't understand the aircraft very well. They didn't have any of the manuals or documentation. There we go.
Maximum speed.
Maximum speed, 1400 kilometers an hour on the deck.
Maximum speed.
So let's go up. Put the burner back on and we'll start climbing. Still supersonic, although we are slowing down. I have no idea where my wingman's gone. What a beautiful bird, though. Okay, so I've been in full burner this whole time. Oh! Okay, so I guess the wing sweep indicator isn't actually working properly. I thought it was. The wings are fully swept, but it's still showing them at a bit past 40 degrees. Alright, we're going to come off the power a bit. And we're going to continue a slightly less aggressive climb. I'm actually going to turn around as well, because I'm kind of flying off the map here. And what I want to do is I want to test its acceleration at high altitude. So we'll get up to about probably 40,000 feet and go from, I don't know, like 650 indicated up to as fast as we can get it without running out of fuel. And then I might, with whatever fuel I have left, see how high I can go. Yeah, vertical via speed, it will outdo it. As far as control authority goes, probably not though. And the control in this gets very bad when the wings are swept. Very, very bad. At least in real life. In this, it's not too intolerable. Your stability goes out the window though, which seems to be fairly accurately replicated here. I'm not sure if this is intentional or if they just haven't cleaned up the flight model yet. But the MLA, when we get it, will be a lot of fun because it's basically a drag racer. It will out-accelerate anything, pretty much. Even the F-15, from what I've read. It doesn't have a very good thrust-to-weight ratio. I think it's like 0.88 in the MLA and MLD, with the more powerful engines and the lightened airframe. But it doesn't need a high thrust-to-weight ratio because the thing is basically shaped like an arrow. When you sweep the wings back, it is just... it flies like a rocket. I don't think our fuel gauge works, so I have no idea how much fuel I have on board at the moment. We're just gonna have to hope. Use that EB6X flight computer. What's that? It has the word computer in it. I'm already afraid of it. Okay, we're starting to shed speed here. go into minimum burner. And my sloppy flying, which doesn't really help. Missed the last 3 minutes? Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know if that was my internet or Twitch. I'll check in a minute. So I'm basically just trying to see what the acceleration's like up here. It actually is... it seems kind of slow. But I am carrying a fuel tank and missiles, so that could be why. Also, it's me, so I'm all over the sky, because flying in a straight line is hard. And the trimmer on this is really not very precise at all. Much like the MiG-21. Yeah, so up here, in full burner, I'm not really accelerating as fast as I thought I'd be. I am supersonic though. Subs get ads now, do they? I haven't noticed. Unless they only implemented that today. There's my wingman. Okay. So the acceleration up here is not all that fast, but we are in the two-seater. We do have a fuel tank. I think from about 600 or 700 kilometers an hour to Mach 2, at this kind of altitude, it's supposed to take about 3 minutes. From the books. That's meters, so about 30,000 feet, 32,000 feet, something like that. Let's pick up a little more altitude. Again, I have no idea how much fuel I have on board. Let's see my wingman back there. It's kind of interesting, it's generating wingtip vortices, even at this speed. That might be a bit of a bug. Okay. I kind of want to do some multiplayer stuff, so I'm just going to take this thing back down. Ah! I come out of burner and the vortices disappear.
Over G,
and I'm pulling 6G. On an aircraft that's rated for 8. Supersonic again. Ah, we're over catch, so I need to turn around. Never been over here before. You best not be insulting my girl, CJ. She's beautiful. Okay, well, 2's bingo. That's alright, we're fairly close to an upper. So, I mean, it's nice to have a MiG-23 to mess around with while we wait for Razbam to get theirs sorted, but it is very, very early work in progress. And being a mod, it's never going to quite get to the same level as a third-party module. But it's nice to have to mess around. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but Growling Sidewinder put out a video today, or yesterday, it was recently, of him in a Tomcat, an Iranian Tomcat, fighting a MiG-23 UB, which was flown by a player. It was interesting to watch. MiG-23 was the first Soviet fighter to have the radar displayed on the HUD. So as you can see, no radar scope. Some of the early variants had a radar scope, but the ML series didn't. This obviously won't have one because it's a trainer. It doesn't have a radar anyway. But this cockpit's laid out basically the same as an ML cockpit. In fact, I'm pretty sure he used an MLA or MLD cockpit as a reference because they're identical to this. I don't even know if the trainer had the same HUD. I don't know if it had a HUD. It may well have just had a gun sight. I've never seen a MiG-23 UB cockpit. Well, not the front one. I've seen the rear one. He might have run himself out of fuel or flown into the ground. I'm sorry, what?
Radar failure.
I'm sorry, what? Where did that come from? I didn't hit anything. Suddenly I'm getting told I've got a radar failure in an aircraft without a radar. This game sometimes. Okay, so I want to go southeast. Work in progress damage model, clearly. I will say, to an extent, it handles like I would expect a MiG-23 to handle, with a few little quirks that come from being a mod based off, as far as I can tell, the SU-25 code. But, aside from the issue of takeoffs and tail scraping, if the actual 23 handles even close to this, I'm going to enjoy it a lot. Catch you later, Pomp. Thanks for stopping by, man. Make sure you highlight those kills earlier, because I want to see them. Just gonna use the map and cheat to find the airfield. Actually, since my HUD is working with the heading ribbon. These mirrors are so discombobulating. What he's done is he's taken the top mounted mirror off the Mirage. I'm pretty sure those are Mirage mirrors, and then he's pasted them on at an angle without realizing that it is going to render normal to the mirror, not normal to the aircraft that it's mounted on. Yeah, so one's upside down and they're both at really sketchy angles because that is, I'm fairly sure, the Mirage's top mirror that he's just placed there. The actual fighter variant would have neither of those. It would have a single periscope like the MiG-21 up here. So basically, like, the cockpit of the MiG-23 is very, very, very similar to the MiG-21. Not just the instrument placement, but the actual canopy framing as well.
Анапа, первый. Прибой. Один. Анапа, первый. Ваш прибой 190.
Bullshit. Why is he telling me 190? Oh, I guess he's trying to talk me onto the base turn. I ain't having that. Out come the wings. That is such a beautiful sight. And I totally overshot my turn because I was too busy miring the aircraft. That's alright. We'll pretend it was intentional. It was an S turn to slow my approach, clearly. Okay, bit of back trim, there's the outer marker. But, you know, who needs markers anyway? We fly by the seat of our pants on this stream. Air brake to slow us down a bit more. Okay, 400 flaps. Yeah. There we go. Bit more power to get me over the threshold. Oh look, straight off the center line. Who would have thought? Did a last minute air brake, just to get the last of that speed washed off. And a very gentle flare because of that tail strike issue. Okay, we're below 270. We will force the nose down and pop shoot. The tyres on this don't burst, which is a godsend because with the questionable takeoff and landing speeds at the moment, if they did, I'd be in trouble. But yeah, there we have it. The landing gear on this thing really is a work of art. So, the design dilemma they had when they designed the MiG-23 was they needed a single-engine aircraft. They wanted to go with a single engine to keep it cheap and simple. They needed a big radar in the nose, so they couldn't use the nose intake like the MiG-21 had anymore. So they went to the side intakes with the splitter ramps like the F4 has. And then the entire fuselage, basically, is just engine, with some very small fuel tanks kind of wrapped around it. There is not a lot of space for landing gear, and they couldn't put it in the wings, because the wings are, you know, a moving part. So what they ended up doing was coming up with this fantastically complex, but incredibly robust, it's like articulated in about 3 different places. This system, where the outer doors also double as mudguards, because they needed mudguards for rough fields. They needed wide track, both to keep the aircraft stable on the ground and for operating from unprepared fields. So, to achieve that, you end up with this. So you've got wide track landing gear, it's very robust, it has mudguards, but it can also fit into a tiny, tiny little space. And then, of course, you've got the ventral fin, which folds up when the gear comes down. Rightio, I think that's enough MiG-23 for now. Let's have a look and see what's going on with multiplayer. Is anyone on Cold War? Blue flag Cold War. Oh my, oh. Oh, yes. Right. Hopefully, DCS will behave itself and I'll actually be able to play on here without my game freezing up too much. Better get on SRS. Ah, that dropout earlier was on my end. Sorry about that, guys. My internet can be a bit temperamental around this time of morning. Okay, good luck, exactly. At least there's no Tomcats in here. When you get close to the Tomcat and it starts switching the LODs on the textures, that's what really kills it. Does your network connection need a coffee? No, it's just, I don't know. It hiccups now and then. But until I started streaming, I didn't even notice it happened because it was always such a short blip that I wouldn't even notice my connection had dropped. I wouldn't drop from games, I wouldn't notice any lag or stutter. But the combination of streaming and DCS seems to knock it out for just long enough that I drop. Which is really irritating. Right. We actually seem to have a GCI at the moment as well, which is good news. Where's everyone flying from? Sukhumi! Excellent. What is our... Channel 0. Cool. See, this is a problem. This is one of my favourite servers to play on, but it's nearly 4 in the morning here. This is the only time it's populated. The same is true with Just Dogfight, because they are European-based servers. People come on in the early hours of the morning for me, which really sucks. Really, really sucks. Well, my game is frozen as it loads in textures because broken patch. Thanks again, ED. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's nice and foggy out. It also loads the map fully zoomed out now since the patch, which is not good because it's trying to render all of this at once. So for those that don't know, this F10 map actually is fully rendered in 3D, which is why it takes so damn long to load. Because, you know, arcane Russian coding from 2003, or whenever it was that Lock-On came out. Okay, ASO pod. Go with a pair of R3Rs, even though I'm probably not going to use them, and double racks for R60Ms, even though that's really draggy. I'm going to need them against F5s. There we go. Oh, here's the meme song. I did that backwards. The battery heat should have gone on first. Doesn't really matter. The systems modeling in this is good, but it gives you a lot of leeway if you mess something up that would in real life not do pleasant things to the aircraft.
Командир, оружие подвешено.
What am I doing? Ignition. What is the RSBN channel for Sukumi? Oh, that's right, there isn't one. Where's the next nearest? There's not one figured out either. Sochi 6. It's the arc zone as well. I can never remember. Three, 1, 2. That's an awesome sight. I've got some science to do regarding that switch, but it depends if I actually find something to shoot at or not. Okay. What a beautiful day! Why do you hate fun, Max? Like, if I could own a car that took a minute to start up and required several switches and knobs and things to be played with to get it running, I would totally buy that car. I love this stuff. Put some back trim on for takeoff. This is also 1950s technology, the electronics in this aircraft. 1972 refinements, but 1950s for the basic design. I think it was 59 the MiG-21 first flew. 58 or 59. It's a little loud. There's a mission coming up? Oh, I didn't realize. What is it? Like, this is my favorite server, so I'm probably just gonna stay on here, to be honest. Hopefully someone else with a body... Well, actually, if it's a Stellar mission, yeah, she'll be streaming it. If you could, forward my apologies, but it is a very rare occasion I get to play on this server with actual human beings, so... Too bad. I want to fly my MiG-21. Okay, flaps are set. Trim set. Oh, the steering. There we go. I'll wait for these guys to take off. I don't want to risk hitting them. Me trying to do a formation takeoff would not be very pretty. Flight of 2, Sakumi, runway 12. If you guys want to just go, I'll trail behind you. I'm not very good at formation flying.
Copy that, we just had a slight problem. We're departing now.
Flaps up, gear up. Oh, do not freeze now, DCS. Man, they are slow. Loading while in formation, yeah, exactly. I'm just going to stay kind of in trail to them. Or out on their wing or something, but I don't want to get too close. I'm definitely not good at formation flying, and the patch issues do not make it any easier. Oh, I love the principle of formation flying, and I damn well wish I could do it, but all attempts thus far have not ended well. To be fair, they haven't ended in disaster either, they've just ended up in me flying all over the place like I'm drunk. smoke trails make this so much easier. Big freeze. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's very easy to do that. Every time someone starts trying to creep up on me in fly formation, I feel really bad for them. Because I know what they're going to have to put up with. There was one guy in the SU-27 on Growing Sidewinder server a couple of weeks ago. He was actually really good. He held on my wing no matter what I did. And that was with no comms either. He knew what I was going to do, and he followed me. Meanwhile, I can't even form on someone's wing straight and level. Oh, come on, DCS. It's doing it when I'm either about to rejoin on these guys, or when I'm close to the ground. The two worst possible times to load. Red
Base says a flight of 3F5 is flying down the valley to your 11 o'clock. Okay, we had a copy.
Get rid of the drop tank. I'll follow these two guys in.
Can you guide us in on their flank or on their signal? Copy. We're gonna take this valley to the right and fly along it. What's their heading? They are heading south. Copy.
Вы слушали концерт «Для вас, товарищ воин». Для вас, товарищ воин. Подготовил его и соединил профиль. Вел редактор.
Can you give me Brano?
Звукооператор. До свидания.
193 for 12 on the deck. Flanking. F5s are flying up the valley you just flew up. They're on the deck at the start of the valley. Copy.
That second MiG-21 go, he's under my nose. Try and keep eyes on him so I don't hit him. I've lost the flight lead. Oh, there we go.
They are flying up the opposite side of the valley that you are at. To your 10 o'clock for 8 kilometers.
Copy.
Turn across the top of this guy.
They have passed you and now heading up the valley.
Copy, turning. You said they're on the deck?
Yes, on the deck.
Still nice. Are they following the valley?
Yes, they're following the valley. Heading 036 to 12. They're at the top of the valley now.
Copy.
Don't freeze, DCS. There we go. Got him. Shit, lost him.
Got one of them in front.
I've pulled ahead of you guys.
They are dipping into the...
I just lost them behind a mountain. They're right by me.
Fox.
Rossman flare, Rossman flare.
Yeah, that's a friendly MiG-21 in front.
Don't worry, Rossman, missile defeated.
Okay, where are they?
Red base, they are 3, 4, 5, and 13, heading down the valley on the opposite side of the mountain.
Copy, making one.
I have them on radar.
They're turning hot. 319 for 11 from Red base.
Lost them.
Rossman merge, they're to your 7 o'clock Rossman, they're turning hot.
Tally.
Copied up.
I'm hit. Shit. Probably should have pulled around sharper. Oh well, take a new plane up. I probably should have hooked away when I lost them behind that mountain. Because they obviously saw me a long time before I saw them. Because they were so low in those valleys, I couldn't hold a radar lock. If I'd been able to hold a radar lock, I would have been able to kill them. Because I was like right on their tail for a while there, both of them. But just couldn't hold it. And I couldn't see them to cue the nose on for an IR shot. Thank God we have a GCI though. Makes life so much easier. This isn't Rasbam, this is magnitude 3. Rasbam's only doing the 23, the 21 is, it was Leatherneck, it's now magnitude 3. And it's getting a major cockpit overhaul soon. Don't know how soon, but soon.
the F5 has lost you. He is now 222 for 9. Cold.
Copy, turning 222.
Camera copy top.
Would have been a bit easier if I'd been able to stay with those other guys, but
F5, 333 for 14 hot.
Copy. Where's Red Bed?
Red Bait is engaging that F5. Red Bait is at 351 for 20.
okay, that's all set. Flaps are set.
Red Bait, do a visual. He
Parking brake
is
off. Make sure the
10 o'clock.
box is aligned. Okay,
Second.
everything should be good.
Red Bait, the F5 is at 9 o'clock for 3 kilometers. Going up.
Oh yeah,
right
Razbam also
top
did the
of map.
19, which I still don't have. I really want to get it, but I'm broke, so... Oh well, maybe one day.
Can you give camera detection again?
Carol by 321 20.
Copy.
Red Bait, fly 060 to 5. There's an F5 flanking right.
Copy, turning left 060.
Should be right in front of you, Red Bait. 2 kilometers.
What's his altitude?
Same as yours, just past right next to your left wing.
Now, Blue
Red
also
Bait
have a
turn
GCI
right,
at the
Should be
moment,
in the same altitude as you.
so we don't have such a great advantage over them anymore. It's basically
Yeah, Red Bait turn
whoever sees the other guy
050
first at the moment.
4. Same altitude as you. Cold. Shoot, sorry, I get the wrong bearing. 250, Red Bait. 250.
Copy, turning right 250.
Oh, can I turn left,
Carol, if
please?
you also
There
turn
we go.
250, you pretty much merged
These
with Red
pedals.
Bait.
Copy.
Red Bait and Carol, the F5 is 282 for 13 cold at 3,600 meters.
Flaps.
Copy,
Trim.
28041 to 3500. Visual.
Red Bait, that's not the F5 if it's really close.
Okay, I see you. I have visuals on something mean a right turn.
F5 is in the right turn. Yes, that's the F5.
Do a rolling takeoff. That's my pinky
Okay,
switch.
got him.
That's my
He's
brakes.
still in a right.
Red Bait, do you still have visual?
He went down in a left. I think he saw me. He
Flaps,
was in a
yeah.
left now. Give me back.
Bearing is 333 for 7 kilometers. He's in the valley, just leaving it, turning left at the end of the valley in front of you. Red Bait, he's turned hot 316.
Bloody YouTube.
Red Bait, warning is merged.
Yes, continue
Okay,
playing my
visual,
music,
visual.
please.
Carol merged. Carol, he's at your 6 o'clock flanking.
Okay, last visual in the trees.
Yeah, it does. Definitely needs
Turn
it.
right, Red Bait. He's merged on your right wing.
Detection, okay.
240 for Carol. 240. Red Bait, he is 355.
Copy. It's on my 3 o'clock.
Let's use the AI to back to me in while he's talking to the other guys, if it will.
Carol, he should be at your 3 o'clock. 3 kilometers away.
Copy.
Same altitude.
Yeah, got visual.
Ross back in the air, southeast of Sukumi, looking for tasking.
Red bait merged with a Harrier.
Okay, looking nice.
The Harrier's running away, he's gone forward.
What's the D5?
First F5 is at 177, but warning there's a closer F5. Turn left up the valley, red bait. The F5 is up the valley for 5 kilometers.
Carol bogey.
At the bottom of the valley. Carol F5 hot, 036 for 4.
Redmond visual on F5.
Carol flare, he might fire on you.
Carol defensive.
Fox.
Good
Splash.
kill. Carol, you're safe. Next F5 is 200 for 8. For Carol. And for red bait, the F5 is 176 for 8. Hot.
176 for 8 is fine.
At 2,000 meters altitude.
We got a contrail over there.
He's now flanking past you, 3 o'clock. Red bait.
Okay, I had visual for a brief moment.
He hasn't changed any direction, so he's still flying up the valley, red bait.
Copy, he's in the valley, I mean.
Yes.
Okay, visual. 320.
Carol, there's an F5 315 for 19 cold.
Copy.
Rossman, there is a Harrier 02420. He's in the valley heading towards our ground target. He's at 8,800 meters, so he's insanely high.
Red bus splash F5.
I think I have in visual.
Red bait warning, the F5 did not die, he's now on your 6 o'clock hot.
Copy.
That looks like a Harry to me.
Can you give me a Carol bearing to that bed?
Carol, red bait is bearing 338 to 30 kilometers.
Or is that alright, Wax?
Carol, the F5 is dead. There are a Harry and a Vigor. Harry and Vigor are 058 to 20.
Yep, that's a
Copy, I
Harry.
got visual on a controller that's area.
Yeah, that F5 dead now. That was trailing.
My FF is
The
negative,
F5 is
that's
dead.
the Harrier.
He's off my map, so he might just be out of radar, or he might be dead.
Copy.
1 R3 away. Splash, Harry. He's not going down. I hit the Harrier. Firing again. Harry's going down.
Nice hit.
Rogue bait, you've got a flight of 2 Vigors north for 13 flanking, and a second Vigors 078 for 90. 078 for 30, sorry.
radar. Carol, you've got a flight of 2 aircraft, 358 for 50, flanking left.
Copy.
Rossmum, you have a Vegan 042 for 30 hot on the deck.
042.
GCI, what's your call sign?
Please repeat.
GCI, what is your call sign?
My call sign, call me Magic.
Okay, Magic Red, but I have a visual on bogey on my
That's
tunnel.
friendly. Friendly, that's a friendly, that is Rossmum.
Copy.
I suggest you follow him to help him fight the biggest.
I would gladly, but I'm down on
Visual.
900 liters sandwiches.
Rugby, do you want bearing back to our airfield?
Splash.
What?
Good kill, Rossmum. Rossmum, you've got a flight of 2 aircraft, 279 20, flanking left.
Understood. I'm 2 missiles.
It is a Vigan and a Harrier.
Fuck, it feels good to get back into this thing.
Rossmum, if you fly 212, I'm giving you some lead for these aircraft.
Thank you. 212.
They've changed heading, flight south. 180. They should be 8 kilometers in front of you to your 1 o'clock. They are at 4,000 meters.
Understood. I think there's a mountain between us. I see something.
They just broke apart. They're aware that you're there.
I'm on one.
Harrier is flanking left, you're on the Harrier.
Missile away. Splash.
No kills, he's still on my map. You've gone cold. The Vigan is hot, 4 o'clock, or 4 kilometers. Same altitude.
No visual.
Vigan is 3 o'clock.
I see him. I'm on the Harrier. I don't see the Vegan.
He's possibly within firing position. He's to your 4 o'clock. 3 o'clock close.
Lost visual. Lost visual on Harrier. He's off my nose somewhere.
11
I see him.
o'clock, flanking right.
Commander crew flight is RTB Sukhum.
Rossmum flare, the Vigan's right behind you.
Last missile away. Breaking off.
Missile missed. The Vigan's stuck on your stick. He's half a kilometer away.
How's my fuel? Not great, but not bad.
Vigan's ready to fire, keep flaring. There is a friendly MiG 10 kilometers out ready to help.
Missile just scraped my paint. Holy fuck. Perfect song for this. Oh no! I just maneuver killed myself. Oh no! Oh, so close. I got cocky. We got 2 kills though. Oh, fuck, it's so good to get back into the MiG-21 with the GCI. I love this plane. She can be difficult, but I love her. Actually, since we have a German here in chat, let's go. Yeah! Is this skin working? No, oh, those are... they're named NVA, but those are Vietnamese. That's the default skin. Where is NVA DDR? Take a little while to load. There we go. I wish I could give you the external view on this. It's a really nice skin. The R60Ms are worth their weight in gold in the valleys like that. They might not have much punch, but man, they maneuver well. And having an all-aspect missile is a real lifesaver, because most of my shots there were frontal aspect. Okay. I think once I get the aircraft, or once I get the engine running, I'm gonna have to dash to the bathroom for a second, throw some water in my face, my eyes are drying out. Side effect of playing DCS. You don't blink, so your eyes get really dry. Hang on, what is it, 6 I think for Sochi? Okay. That's set. I may as well get everything started up before I go, otherwise I'll forget where I'm up to. So that Harrier must have gone down after I hit him at some point. This is a problem with the R60s, they're very small missiles, they don't have much of a warhead, so they don't pack much punch. Right, be right back, guys.
Mayday, mayday, Kachow 1-1, PC2 sport inside a tanker. He needs some immediate assistance.
Red short finals, runway 30 Sokol.
I've got to get comfortable again. Is there anything else I forgot? I think it was just my radar. Canopy. Flaps are set. Trim is now set. Switches and everything are where they should be. Giant kitchen timer, no, it's a ball bearing. Helps if you take the emergency brake off, doesn't it? Pro streamer, by the way. This song is like the perfect soundtrack for low-level valley flying. Absolutely perfect. I wish I had a version of this that just went for like an hour. Okay, this guy's probably going to want to turn off somewhere. Can't quite see what he's doing, actually. Oh, I'm not going to make that turn. We'll go for the far end. I got a bit too fast on the taxi. Oh, I missed seeing this. I missed seeing MiG-21s taxiing around. Feels good, man. Feels real good. Lose some speed. See, I used to be able to corner at high speed on the ground, but with the pedals broken, I can't do it anymore. There we go. I have to physically stick my foot under the pedal and lift it to actually get it to turn sharp to the left now. But doing that then precludes me from having normal range of motion in it, so it's not ideal. It's workable, but it's not ideal. Are these guys on the runway? No, they're next to it. Okay. Looks safe. GCI still on? Yeah, he's still on.
21-105. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Radio is awful quiet.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
072 for 90. GCI still on net? Apparently not. Shit. I don't care about the group 140 kilometers away. I want to know about the guy on my nose.
105. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
There's something here. I swear I just saw a spec.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Shit. I think he went down the other end of this valley. Merged. Fuck. The dreaded blind merged call. I see... I think I saw a spec behind me. I don't know.
21. 105. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Shit! This is the worst possible situation you can be in the MiG-21. A merge call and no idea where it came from.
21. 105. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Magic, are you still on net? Fuck, 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 fuck. Where is he?
21. 105. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
No specs, no smoke trails.
21. 105.
If I had to guess, I'd say he's probably following a valley. I just don't know which one or where he's going. Oh, server's going down soon to host an event. Interesting. It's alright, we got a good flight in. Just gonna quickly check my SRS and make sure it's still connected. Yeah, I'm still connected. I guess our GCI's just gone AFK. 073 for 30. Sounds like my target. Belly tank. 062 for 16. At 2000. Shit, I don't see him. I don't have him on radar.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
016 for 7. Oh, come on.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
circling, looking for each other. He's off my left. Or something is off my left that's painting me. Shit. I don't see him. I don't really have the fuel to play this game.
21-й, 105-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to leave this guy. I think I'll go for the other one. 5-4 for 60. Oh, I got something off the nose that's friendly. Don't see anything following me, but he could be below me. Well, if he's an if he's anything on here, he probably won't see me very well. He's probably in the same situation I am. The Viggen and Harrier have no air-to-air radar, and the F5 has one, but it's not going to see much in these mountains, same as me. And he also can't see very well behind him, although he can see better ahead than I can. We must have circled each other 2 or 3 times. Neither of us spotted the other, I guess. 061 for 35. And he's high enough, this other guy, that I might pick him up over the mountaintops. I'm hoping I do. It's going to be right on the edge of my radar range. But he could also be below the mountains.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
5-9 for 8. At 4,000. Now is not the time for this track IR.
21-й, 105-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
I think he's past me. 235 for 6. Faded behind the mountain, but he's here.
21-й, 105-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
He's here somewhere. 236. 14. In these valleys somewhere.
21-й, 105-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Do not go quiet on me now, AWACS. 246. 17. He's around this peak. In fact, once I crest this, I might pick him up. Maybe. Maybe.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
254 for 19. Just looking around my right. See, he's down in the valleys. He's in this valley off my left, I think.
101. 105.
So if I get the nose down in here... 253 for 19. He's in this valley specifically off the nose, I think. Got him! Oh, he's faded! God damn. Just popped over the ridge right as I was about to lock him. That's my fuel, not great. He's got me locked, he's probably turned hot. There he is. Both of the R3s went stupid. We'll go with a pair of R60s. He might outrun them. Come on, come on. Yeah, he's outrunning them. I think that's a Vigan. Yeah, that's a Vigan. No wonder I couldn't catch him. Something's got me locked. Please be in range. That should get him. Come on. Yes! Oh. Didn't kill him though. Is he ejected? Oh, do not freeze, DCS! Or did the server go down? Yeah, server went down. Oh! We'll count that as a kill. I'm pretty sure that one killed him. Does it work okay-ish? Yeah, it's one of the older modules, so it needs a bit of an update, but it works well enough. It's a lot of fun to fly. Oh, okay. Let's see. Is anyone on just Dogfight? Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Now, they're probably all going to be in 1v1 slots, though. If they're not, and if they're in the gun slots, we're breaking out the Mirage. I gotta connect by IP to there, otherwise I get ping kicked, because the server's in Greece somewhere. Some random island in Greece. They got their ping limit set to 350. I'm lucky to get below about 380 to it. There was a second server which is unstable, but yeah, it's not available to me anymore because stable and open beta are on different versions now. Jeff, I will gladly go against you if you want to hop on guns, and next, I will catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I love the MiG-21. It can be difficult to master. It's easy to fly, but it's hard to master, I would say. And it lives and dies by GCI. If you have a human GCI, you become an ambush predator. If you don't, as you saw the difference there when I had a GCI, I could find targets and kill them. And it was only because I was a bit too keen getting low to the ground that I died there. Whereas the second flight, without the GCI, I was blind. And I didn't see the Vigan until he was outlined against the sky. I also have a bad habit of forgetting that the R60's engine only burns for about 2 or 3 seconds. So quite often if you're tail chasing a Vigan, it will just outrun the missile. Excuse me, which is what it did to the R3s as well. I should have taken that as my hint not to fire the R60s until I was closer. But there was one definite hit either on him or very close to him, which seemed to... I don't know if it scared him and he was trying to go defensive and forced me to overshoot by spiraling down like that, or I don't know if he actually punched out. I couldn't see because he went into a cloud, but... Either way, we'll call that a kill, because if the server hadn't gone down, I'm sure I would have been able to gun him sooner or later. So we'll call that 3 for 2, which isn't too bad in the MiG-21. Especially after being on quite a long break from flying it. So the Mirage is a big change of speed from the MiG-21. Much more modern aircraft, much easier to fly, lots more bells and whistles. In some aspects it does handle kind of similarly if you take away the fly-by-wire. It acts like a giant air brake as soon as you pull, which can be very handy in a dogfight. Now, if the server will actually let me in, it's taking forever to load here. There we go. There we go. We'll get rid of SRS because we don't need that open while we're in just dogfight. No one uses it. Okay, where are we? Guns. Oh, there's a Hornet in guns! There is a Hornet in guns. These two guys are fighting each other in Hornets. Ooh, which team do I go? I'll go blue. I have a suspicion they might either team up or switch to 1v1 slots once I jump in, so we'll see how we go though. It's going to take a while for me to load all the textures here. I'm going to reset my track IR as well. Oh, it's doing this thing. It's slightly off-center in the Mirage. I don't know why it does that, but it's really irritating. And the textures are taking so long to load. Good grief. And see how the game's freezing as it loads them? It never used to do that. This has been, hands down, the worst patch to be released for this game since I started playing it. Oh, there's a Hornet. At least his textures have rendered in. Actually, he's really easy to see because the ground hasn't yet, but... Oh, no, don't freeze. It's frozen. Oh my god, DCS. There we go. About time. Oh, come on! When he flies near me, his textures pop in, and it causes the game to freeze. Never used to happen, but again, this patch has broken it. I think that's enemy. I didn't get time to turn my IFF on properly, there's both of them there. So we will actually unlock him, and we'll pick up the trailing aircraft and IFF that. Okay, that's friendly. He just about fucking mid-aired me. That's the friendly. I'll let him deal with this guy for now. I'll just kind of hang out up here as support if he needs it. Oh, looks like that Hornet's trying to turn in on me. No, don't know where his mate's gone. but we will accept the opportunity. There we go. Got a Mirage on the other team as well now. Okay, that's my body. How much RAM do you have? 32 gigabytes. It's not a RAM issue. It's the fact that I'm running this off a hard drive rather than an SSD, and the fact that Eagle Dynamics broke the way that the game loads textures. Like, it used to take 10 seconds tops for that to load in. Now it takes, like, over a minute sometimes, and it freezes the game while it does it. It's ED's patch. They just broke so much shit. Everyone's complaining because even people with PCs that can handle it are having other issues. There is a lot of problems with the game right now. Which is a shame, because it's a lot of fun, and I can't really recommend people pick it up in good faith when it's in the state that it currently is. Okay, that's our other Mirage. He's woken up to the fact that he's got someone behind him. Oh, he's on my teammate, I think. What the fuck? That was interesting. I have no idea where he went. Is this friendly or is this enemy? That's friendly. Holy fuck, it's pandemonium! Okay, that's the other Mirage. He's in on my teammate. Or is he in on me? He's in on me. Fuel warning. Oof. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I've lost him. Did he maneuver kill himself, or is that him over there? No. There he is. Come on, come on. Get the nose around. Let's go. It's gonna cross my front. This is a beautiful stall fight. Oh, just. Please don't freeze on me here. Oh, DCS, for fuck's sake. That cost me a shot. In fact, that may well crash me. Oh, no. Oh, this fucking game. It shouldn't even be loading textures, because we're staying in one area. Like, it should not be loading fucking textures. This guy is really keen on stall fighting. Really, really keen on it. That's okay. I love stall fighting too, buddy. Cross my nose, that's it. Oh, come on! And I'm fucked. These fucking freezes. Like, there's no reason texture should still be loading. There is none at all. It should be fully loaded. And yet, look how long it takes to spawn me back in. So, the big sell of this patch was that they allegedly fixed a memory leak relating to the graphics, but as far as I can tell, they've actually made it worse. They've made loading times worse, and the memory leak is not gone. Is that you in the other Mirage, Jeff? Lost him. The game is running kind of crappy as well, like my frame rate's kind of slideshowy, which it shouldn't be, again. But such is life after the patch. Oh, hello! I don't see where he went. Oh, there he is. Wait, have I got... No, I got one on me. No, I've got two on me. I think one's friendly, one's not. Okay, that's the not. He just overshot me under my nose. He's dead. Snapshot while the game was frozen. That was pretty good, if I do say so myself. This is some dogfighting music. Oh shit, fucking Tomcat. What are you? Oh, you're not friend. Oh, you're done, mate. You are done. Come here. Tasty, tasty F-14. As long as his teammate stays off me. Come here, buddy. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, my teammate's on him. Is someone on me? Not yet. I'll let my teammate pick up that chase. Let's look for something else. Yeah, that's probably exactly what's going on, and it shouldn't be. Like, I really don't understand how they could break the game so badly, but man, they did. I really wish they just left the memory leaks in, because it unironically used the same resources or less, and it ran better. I can't see him anymore, so I don't know which way he turned. Don't know if he went right or left. This is the problem as well, the spotting in DCS is so terrible. Once someone's more than about 100 meters away from you, you can't see them anymore. Especially if they're against the ground. Someone back there is drawing dicks in the con layer. Whoa, hello. Oh, now the shoe's on the other foot, motherfucker! Come here. I'm just worried that his teammate's gonna get on me. I think that's the F-14 and the Hornet up in the cons. Maneuver kill. Bye-bye, frame rate 24. I hope that wasn't you, Jeff. Blacked out. You're going too fast, man. Okay, those two are still having their little lovers tiff up there. I see an M2 behind me. That would be a Mirage 2000. Hello. That would be Jeff, right about that. 117 rounds per gun. Fuel is my limiting factor at the moment. Probably should have changed my playlist since I'm playing the Mirage now. I might do that next respawn. Although I do want to, I want to have a mean dogfight with a SU-25 loaded out with just gun pods, all gun pods, with this song playing. Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh, these freezes. Okay. There we go. Oh, hello. Thanks for the host, Solomon. I had to tab out to see that my alerts aren't working on my phone again. May have just lost Jeff. Somewhere to that. There he is. Nice, nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got an observer, or spectator, whatever you want to call him. Oh, do not freeze, DCS. Do not freeze. Oh, nice. Good shot. a bit of a stalemate there. DDCS? No, I'm on Just Dogfight. I gotta change playlists. Well, hang on. Loud. Very loud. And of course it started loading the opposite side of the map, so all my textures have popped back out. Thanks, DCS. There we go. I turn the volume up when I get a chance. Your teammate, the Hornet, is all over me. Where the fuck did he go? There he is. Oh, for fuck's sake, DCS! Jesus fucking Christ! Fucking broke-ass game. Now I've lost him again. Fucking Eagle Dynamics. Yep. Okay, so I got someone right up my ass. Yep. 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 That was 100% because my game froze. He would have been fucking dead otherwise. God, it pisses me off. At least my teammate got him. I think he broke my gyro. Oh shit. Hello, Jeff. I ain't handling so good. My plane's got a few holes in it. What my radar's picking up. Come here, you cheeky little shit. I ain't done with you. Oof! You went through the ground on my screen. That was pretty impressive. Oh, and your fucking Hornet friend bailed you out. God damn it. Ah. How loaded is your CPU when you fly in stream? Good question. Let's find out. 32%. 54. Yeah, it's not that. It's just the game is fucked. Like, it is not my PC. I never had problems with DCS until this patch, and this patch has caused serious problems for everyone. Like, it's not my system. My PC is not the best thing going, but it's good enough to run DCS. Oh, okay, yeah, just drop lock, that's cool. Still do get your head stuck under the canopy bow sometimes, but not nearly as badly as you used to. They fixed that at least. Well, presumably Razbam fixed that since it's their module. Come here. Come here. Cross my nose one more time, motherfucker. I dare you. Bit far out. That's okay. We're behind him now. There's not a lot he can do to get rid of me. I'm faster than him. And he doesn't appear to know his corner speed. Or doesn't know it well, anyway. Catch him up here as he stalls. Oh, I got someone else up my arse, of course. Oh, come on, DCS! I'll get him to maneuver kill himself if he keeps that maneuver up. Yep, he dead. Bye-bye. Don't stall fight Mirages, kids. Not unless you very much know what you're doing. I don't know entirely what this is, but it's not friendly. It might be him. Yeah, that's him. He pulls the same maneuver every merge. Although he turned inside me that time. Lost sight. Be above me. There he is. Oh, he got me. Still flyable. He hit me though. There are things coming out of my plane that shouldn't be coming out of my plane, and I've lost sight again. This guy's not all that good. Like, if I was not having issues with the game, I would not have too much trouble killing him. Oops. There we go. That's the most frustrating thing. Like, the people that play on Just Dogfight aren't usually great pilots. Some of them are, but most of them aren't that great. But a lot of the time they'll either team up on one person, or they will kill you when your game's frozen, or some other bullshit happens. It's really frustrating. Like, I'm not great, but I know I have the skill to beat most of those guys. I just don't have the necessary equipment, I guess. Again, my PC can usually run this pretty well, but not the best. I do get frame rate slowdowns and stuff. I'm just used to dealing with it. I think your buddy's up my ass again. Oh, and I've lost you as well. Haha. Okay, where's the other one? That's my teammate there. So where is the other Hornet? I think he's... Oh, he's right behind me. Yep. Oh, you lucky motherfucker. Come here. Come here, I'm not finished with you yet. Come on. Come on. Come on, little Mirage. I know you can do this. Oh, maybe not. He's hit his corner speed. That's alright, we'll try and force him into a rolling scissors or something. He might stall out, actually. He's really close to stalling. So am I, but... I can recover a little quicker than he can. Yeah, there we go. Here comes the setup. Oh, come on. Come on! Oh, that's frustrating. So close. See, he just wants to circle. He could break out of this easily. I mean, I really should break out of this. It's not what my plane's good at. Yeah, I will. My teammate's here anyway. Alright. Now we'll turn in. Apply a little bit of air brake. We'll roll away to try and force him to miss the head-on. We'll roll... Oh, he's turning that way. We've got to go the other. Actually, I probably should have kept going around. I would have ended up on his tail, but that's alright. He did hit me. Not very hard, though. I can't see where he's gone. Oh. Okay, maybe he did hit me hard. Plane's not handling so great. There he is. Another head-on pass. Yeah, he's got a good amount of speed on him now. He's just gonna keep going head-on until he kills me. Or until I still... Oh! Maybe not! Maybe not! Oh, come on! Scorch the fucking paint on his wing! Can I catch a break here, please? Oh, now I can't see him. That was brilliant. Thanks, DCS. Where's he gone? He'll be behind me. Oh, there we go. Going for another head-on. I am shedding so much speed in these turns. Whatever he's done, the airframe is not impressed with it. Got a hit there. Yes, cross my nose again. There we go. We put an end to that silliness. Now I gotta go land because I'm not flying real great. And I'm very low on ammo. Also, I think we need... Hello, is that friendly? Yeah, that's friendly. I think we need Le Marseillaise again. And louder. This is going to be the hairiest landing in the history of hairy landings. But you can do this kind of bullshit in the Mirage. Burst tires incoming. Yeah, there we go. That is a success in my book. See, even my mouse is lagging around the briefing screen. I don't see him. I just merged with a Hornet, but I don't see him. Which usually means he's behind me. Or about to be. Shit. He gets careless. He overshoots a lot. And it costs him. He did shoot out my radar, though. That's alright. We can just land at the airfield. We're directly overhead. To be honest, if I, oops, stalled a bit. If I had some reliable means of actually seeing people visually, I wouldn't even need the radar, so I just keep flying. I can guess the lead pretty well using the gun snake, but... No, we're gonna land and we're gonna replane again. Please don't strafe me, Jeff. Please. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. I think we'll take a taxiway. She's a bit rough. Okay, she's very rough. That wasn't quite as good as I'd hoped it would be. But we're on the ground, and we're not dead. Yet. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That was going real well until I went off the taxiway and put one wheel in the grass, and that was the end of that. I have done a shit hot taxiway landing at Vaziani before on this server, but yeah, not today, not this morning. We still got people in guns? Oh no, it's just you and me now, Jeff. It's just you and me. This town ain't big enough for the two of us, if I can find you. I do apologize for the frame rate, by the way, guys. I know it's a bit janky. Again, patch causing all sorts of performance issues. Usually I have a not great but smoother frame rate than this. Where are you, Jeff? Are you spawned in at the moment? There we go. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. Nicely done. And of course I lose visual. I can't actually see you. Seeing is living in DCS, and once you lose sight of someone for a split second, you will never see them again. Because the spotting in this game is atrocious. Oh, I can hear him! There he is. Oh, nice shooting. Yep, you got me. I could not find you until you were right on me. That was really well played. You might not want to be typing in chat right about now, Jeff. Oops! That was a tree. Well done. Well done. See where hubris gets you, Jeff? It's usually what brings me unstuck as well, actually. I'll be about to chat shit, and I fly into a tree or get shot down. I do wish that they'd made the... I mean, I know why they did it with all the airfields around here, but I do wish they put one of the gunfighting arenas somewhere a little less, like, sparsely vegetated, because after the patch, my frame rate around Tbilisi is just, like, oh, awful. Even for me. Like, I can tolerate some bad frame rates, but this is janky even for me. Wow, just drop lock, that's cool. I bled way too much speed in that merge. Don't look like you're going to be able to get your guns on me though. Oof. Very close. Very, very close. Lost sight the whole time? Yeah, I was pretty much behind you the whole time. I was hanging back though. I don't usually get close until I'm ready to pounce on someone. Because then, like, I could see what you were doing and I had enough time to react. That's why, until I'm sure I've got a really good line on someone, I won't close with them. I'd rather lag behind a bit and have some warning of whatever bullshit they're trying to pull on me. I was wondering what you were trying to do there. I'm not sure you're going to have the speed to do what you want to, though. Yeah, no. Too slow for that, man. You needed a little more energy to pull that off. Or a little more height, one of the two. Forgot to move my throttle. Yeah, we've all been there. I do that with my air brake all the time. I'll go into a merge, I'll just tap the air brake to get inside their turn, and I'll forget that it's on. And then I'll be like, why am I so draggy? Oh, right, that thing's still out. Be nice if my radar would actually pick you up, hey? Mind you, I'm probably pointed the wrong way. Nope. Are you skimming the ground or something? This is the same 500 IQ shit you pulled on me before. I don't like this. I don't like not knowing where you are. Oh shit! Of course, as soon as you lock me, you pop straight into the center of the fucking Serval, so I can't see which direction you are. When you can't tell where Razbam's coding starts and French engineering genius stops. I saw you for about half a second there and I've lost you again. Problem is, I'm pretty sure I'm forcing you to overshoot here, but I can't see where the fuck you're going afterwards. That's the problem with my little overshoot maneuver. Like, it gets rid of people, but it also breaks my vision of them really badly. There we are. Hello, Jeff. And I've lost you again because cockpit limits. There you are. Oh, now who's overshot? Don't get too slow. Don't get too slow. Oopsie daisies. Oh shit, I actually set you up for a really good shot there, and for me to go straight into the ground. Oh! Don't get too slow, he says, before stalling out and killing himself. Alright, this might be my last one for now. I need a break. I need some food, is what I actually need. And a break. We will definitely have to do this more often, and especially once the game actually runs properly again. Oof. Here it comes. Oh, just slightly too low. I've got to memorize where the fucking bore sight on this is, so I can do that without having to look at the gun sight. Just do it instinctively. Basically hip shot with a fucking Mirage like it's like I'm an Old West 6 gunfighter or something. Because I get so many snapshot opportunities that I just miss because I don't quite know where I'm aiming. Alright, this isn't going to be something I can win. Oh, maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. Have you pulled your fly-by-wire, by the way? Because I haven't. Last time I did that, it ended very poorly for me, so I've not gotten the habit of doing it, to be honest. Right. Let's change it up. Oh, now this could be interesting. Now this could be interesting. Whoa, nice tail stand. Oh, I think I might... Ooh! Clench! Just got away with it. Oh, you didn't! You didn't! Okay. Next time you get me, I'm gonna bail, but this has been pretty fun. Wait, is there another guy in the guns? No, you've just already got me locked. Or no, residual lock. Good old DCS, residual lock. being locked up by an aircraft that died 15 seconds ago. Not brave enough to pull fly-by-wire, no, me neither. Pom does it. And I've seen a couple of other guys on this server do it against me, but I've done it once and it really did not end well. I got a little heavy-footed on the rudder there and it nearly ended in tears. Lost sight. Totally lost sight again. Fucking hell. See, if I turn markers on, like the little on-screen dot markers, I'd be so much better off. But it's kind of cheap. I was doing it before I figured out how to use the radar in this, but... I cannot see shit without them. There he is. Oof! Smack! Unlucky. I think the ground has been more of an enemy for you this session than I have. When you go to say this evening, and then you realise it's 5:43 in the morning. Yeah, the Mirage builds up speed very quickly in a dive. That's why when I follow you down, I usually just massage the air brake to keep a check on my speed. That has the added bonus that if you try and pull anything sneaky, I'm not going to overshoot as badly. I can just roll out and come around. See, I'm not actually entirely sure where you're spawning in. So, I'm not picking you up until you're really close to me. Bind a toggle to radar? Yeah, I probably should do that. I mean, I don't even, like, I can't physically see you until you're right on top of me anyway, so I don't really know that's going to help me a whole lot. I'm running out of fuel. I cannot pick you up. Just cannot do it. Oh, hello. There we go. Don't know how much fuel I'm gonna have left here. Not a lot. Okay, I know you're in front of me somewhere, I just don't know where. Or, well, you've probably gone behind me now. What I might actually do, I don't know if you have any warbirds, but if you do, I might do 1 or 2 in the spit before I go. Actually, I kind of want to jump in that. I haven't the faintest idea where you are right now. Ah! There we are. Hello. Goodbye. Oh no! Now it's my turn to smack into the ground. Oh well, I was nearly out of fuel anyway. Oh, you're shitting me! There's no World War II planes in here. I can't fly my Spitfire. Oh. Alright. In that case, I think I'm going to jump off. Let's wait for the engine to stop drowning me out. Yeah, I think I'm going to jump off. Thanks for flying, though. That was good fun. We definitely need to do this more often, just hopefully when DCS is running a little better. And I think I need to fiddle with my track IR curves as well, because particularly in the Mirage, not so much the other stuff, when I get in close with someone, I really have trouble keeping eyes on them. It's either not sensitive enough or too sensitive. There's nothing in between. There is no happy middle ground. Alright, let's see who's on. Hey Ginger, yeah I will man, thanks. Pom's on. So is Grey Wolf, but Pom looks like he's just come online and could use some viewers. Oh, Salamorn's on too. But I think we'll go for Pom for now, and I'll get Salamorn next time I see him on. Spitfire worth buying? Fuck yeah. Just be prepared for the ground handling, I'll tell you that much. She is not polite on the ground, but as soon as you get her in the air, she's a dream. Also, in my personal opinion, the best cockpit of any World War II fighter you will get in DCS. Decent visibility, good layout. It's a beautiful aircraft. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. I don't know if I'll be streaming at my usual time today. I'll probably sleep through the middle of the day or something, and then maybe do a stream in the afternoon or evening. But either way, I will definitely see you guys soon for some more DCS and probably some other stuff too. Catch you later.